All right, guys. So, first of all, I hope you like this change of background scenery. I did this to add to my credibility because I thought without books in the background, I am not really a credible source of knowledge and of information. So I thought to make myself a credible person of integrity. It's just a matter of fact that one has to have books in the background. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I certainly think it's very nice. So moving on. The other day, last week, I made a promise. I made a pledge to you all to keep you updated on the whole Amy Mcgrath, Charles Booker story in Kentucky, which I am because I am a man of my word. So let's get right into it. So obviously the full results are coming out tomorrow, but there's been or at least a lot of the big populous areas have had their non-mail-in ballots registered, and we know the votes for those. So currently, Amy Mcgrath is leading by 700 votes, and so for a short period of time we had Charles Booker in the lead by 2,000 votes, but then a lot of the rural areas had their votes counted, and that swung it slightly against Charles Booker, but there's still 695,000 mail-in ballots. So just to put that in perspective, so far we have 85,000. So a huge amount of ballots still need to be counted. So really, it's an election week rather than election night, which is enjoyable, I'd say. So and teeth clenching because I really do not want Amy McGrath to win. She's just one of those neo-libs who's gonna do whatever Nancy Pelosi wants her to do, whatever Chuck Schumer wants her to do, because they've given her $40 million. So I would do it too, to be fair, because she's an extremely flawed candidate. You saw her response to the Floyd incident. She was with her family, then she said, "Oh, but there's Corona." So which one was it, Amy? Tell us, please, which one was it? So yes, you have Amy McGrath, and also I just want you guys to keep in mind that the likelihood is that they will lose to Mitch McConnell. It'll be incredible if they beat Mitch McConnell, but that'll be unlikely. But just the fact that you have these libs, these real progressives are rising and making to the top of the making it to the ballot for the Senate is incredible, and obviously a lot of people are going to try and downplay, like MSNBC says, it's because they're career politicians, but it's not true. I think it's a larger shift towards the left, and towards anti-establishment personalities and authentic people that when they say something, you can have a level of trust that they're actually going to do something. And of course, it's still to be seen the level to which they will be engulfed by the system. But I have some confidence that these people will, at least be much better than the Pelosi's and the Schumers of the world. So we'll see how that plays out. But so the outlook so far is that it's been a huge win for Charles Booker, who's 700 votes away at the moment from beating somebody who spent $40 million on a Senate primary race. So this is not even for Mitch McConnell. This is just to beat Charles Booker, a populist left candidate who's emerged from the dirt through his emergence with the whole Black Lives Matter and the George Floyd incident. So yeah, we'll see how exactly this pans out. But I think the fact that it's so close, and that despite all this money and being endorsed by people like Chuck Schumer, being the hand-picked candidate of Chuck Schumer, she's still having a tough time, which is great. I love it. Because guess what? The money's going to run out, and once you have every single state being having a huge charge of populism, populist left candidates that are actually anti-establishment and won't just go to Iraq because they feel like it, or to please those people in the military-industrial complex, but will actually fight for what the American people want. That's when you'll have real change, and not just symbolistic change. You won't just have people doing, kneeling on their knees, with kente cloth around them. You'll have actual change to policy that'll substantively change people's lives, which is a good thing. And so yeah, we'll see how this will progress, and I'll let you know certainly tomorrow what the final results are. But I must say it's looking very promising for Charles Booker. His in Lexington, for example. He's had he beat he beat her, substantially by 13 points, 17 points. Sorry. So in the populous areas where you also have the most mail-in ballots, I think statistically, he has the lead. So we'll see if the dream will become reality. So come on, guys, dream with me. Let us all, have a little prayer, because I really hope money cannot buy you elections in the U.S., although it probably can. But I hope this sets a new precedent that nothing can beat a real grassroots movement that is for the people by a normal person and not a career politician that just doesn't really care about anything.